Welcome to the Lyfe podcast. In every episode, we dive into the most relatable aspects of life, helping you navigate the complexities of our contemporary world. Let's get started.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are all over the world. I'm sure some of you are out there taking some coffee, some tea, whatever drink you're having. It's a wonderful day and a great day to be alive in this new year 2025. And we're here in yet another episode of the Lyfe podcast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, hit that button so that you can get updates. Hit the notification button so you can get updates every time we have a new episode out. We're on Spotify podcast, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on YouTube, of course, where you're watching this. And for those listening on Apple Pods, we're also on YouTube. So we're doing video and audio. And today I'm excited to have a brother of mine. This guy has changed from being Ray to Uncle Ray. From being Signature to Uncle Ray. He's an amazing gentleman. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Ray so he can tell us all about himself. You're welcome to Lyfe podcast, Ray.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Good to have you. It's been very many years since we've talked.
Very many years.
I last saw you a single man. Now you have a little girl.
Yes.
She's about 3?
I have a family, not just a little girl.
A family?
She's 3.5 actually.
Wow. Yeah. That's how long I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen you in about 5 years probably.
Yeah, sure. It's been a
How's your family? How is it?
Family is good. The experience is good. You know, we're growing up, so it's time.
You know, the last time we talked, I don't know, it was very many years ago, we were at Dicking's studio and you said, bro, don't look for women, look for money. Women will find you.
Yes.
So did this woman find you? Do you remember
You
saying
see,
that?
actually, I remember that statement. I used to use it a lot because, you know, the life we're living, apparently, people are so much into material things and all that. But I'm lucky that I was able to meet someone who wasn't into material things and stuff like that. Because me, actually, I thought the only way you can have a happy life, like a good family, like, you know, to live happily with a family, you must have money. And that's why I told you, like, yo, look for the money. And everything. The rest will just, but
seek
crazy.
ye first money and all these things shall be added unto you. They'll follow. Seek
so I
ye first.
changed it now to seek God first, then the rest shall follow.
I know, to the right order. How have you been?
Order. I've been okay, bro. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yes.
It's great to see you.
Man.
You're a family man now.
I'm a father. I'm a family man.
How does that feel?
It's a good feeling because I remember I used to tell myself I'm not getting any child until I'm 40 years.
Yeah. How old are you?
And you see, somehow things happened before I even got there, you know.
How old are you?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm 36. I'm making 37 this year, actually, in June.
Oh, okay. You're a June baby.
Yeah, I'm a June baby.
That's good. God always has his ways, and children are a blessing.
Yeah.
Mine have grown. I have 18, 16, and I have a 6-month-old little girl too. All girls. So parenting is a beautiful thing.
I know.
And I'm very happy for you.
Thank you so much.
So we go back the first time. Do you remember the first time you and I met?
Do I remember?
I'd be shocked if you remember.
Did we meet at... I think we met at Studio Sylver Kyagulanyi.
No. I'll remind you because I knew you don't remember.
Remind
me. This should have been about maybe 2010, 2011, I think.
Wow.
I was a worship pastor at a church called Rock of Deliverance Church, and we met in Fido Dido. Does that ring a bell?
Hold up.
Pastor Happy
Ngabo, yes, see? I remember.
So we come in for an evening service, and this young man comes and says, Pastor, there's a young man who has a beautiful voice. Pastor Happy has said, give him an opportunity to sing in the service. I said, okay, if Pastor Happy has said, so then you come and sing.
Yes,
so after you sing,
I remember the song.
What was the song?
I do remember the song. Actually, that was my first song. That song was recorded when I was in Form 4.
Yeah.
So I was trying to push my career, but then still in school and also trying to balance books and music. Oh, wow, amazing.
And I remember you sang and I was seated, the pastors, we all used to sit on one side, and I lean over to Pastor Happy and I say, this guy sounds like Sylver Kyagulanyi.
Yes.
And then after that you left, we're never in touch because
Yeah.
I didn't really know you. I saw you for the first time then.
Yes.
Then I got to visit a friend one day. And this friend was Sylver Kyagulanyi.
Yes.
So I'm seated talking to Sylver, and you walk by. I'm like, wait. Ray! I'm like, how did you guys meet? And then you told me about, by then you had started a group called Big Time.
Yes.
You were drawing.
Yes.
You still do art?
Yes, I do.
And you had amazing drawings. You see how I have a good memory?
Yes.
And that's how we met, and that's how we became friends from Sikia.
Wow.
So tell us a bit about...
So basically, you've been part of my life from day one till now. Blessings, man.
It's great. Yeah,
Yes.
we're family. So how was your growing up and getting into music? You said you had started your music career in school.
Yes. Growing up, I grew up from a religious background.
Yeah.
Of which my mom was a born-again Christian. My dad is a pastor till now.
Oh, really?
Yes,
PK.
he's a preacher, yes. So I went to schools like Seroma, you know. By then, that was the Christian schools.
The number one.
Yes. I loved music from childhood because I grew up singing Sunday school. I used to write songs for church, Sunday school.
In Sunday school?
Yes. And I grew up in Abingo, Masaka Road. So we had a church called Holiness Church. There's a lady called Jessica Namilo. She's the one who inspired me. Like, she groomed me after my mom had passed on.
Oh,
that was when I was in Form 1, around 2001, I think. And then she tried so hard to see that I become someone because probably she saw the talent in me. And, you know, she gave me an opportunity. So like that, I joined school. I went to a school called St. Lucia Namagoma. That was like my first schools. And then it was kind of musical. And then, I tried it out. Then from there, because I was very stubborn, from senior 1 actually to senior 6, I think I went to more than 10 schools.
You're the second person I've had on this set who went to more than 10 schools. One of them was King Wesley, King of Radio.
Yes.
And I was saying, in my whole life, I've never had people go to more than 3 schools.
Yeah.
So if you went to more than 10 schools, it's
more than 10 schools.
Most likely you are a notorious child.
Like, I was so. I was everything, you know. But thank God we're here, still alive today. So, and you know, you see, also, it's not that I come from a very, very good background. What I do come from a very humble background. Now you can imagine with that too much of me, and then, you know, the finances. My dad wasn't really that rich, you know. So from there, after senior 4, because I remember I recorded some of my gospel songs in church when I was in senior 4. I was studying, but then I used to run out of school, go to studio.
Which studio?
There's a producer called Robert. He used to stay on Entebbe Road.
Okay.
What's that place called? From Chibuye, then as you go up. Oh my God, I forgot the name of that place.
Was
Sorry.
that Kumasanyalaze?
No. Najana Nkombi.
Yes.
That's where I used to stay. So I could disappear from school. By then, I think I was in Kajan's Progressive because I went to Bishop Sisto, Mazoridi, one of the schools. So I used to jump out. I do record. Sometimes I could use school fees money to go and record my music. But the funny thing is, actually, by then, I was so much into church, gospel music. I really, because of the background. I was doing my music. I was doing it. So in my senior 4 vacation, I had my first concert. And it was a success.
A gospel concert?
Yes, a gospel concert. So I felt beautiful. Like I shouldn't go back to school. This is like the way. Maybe I should just, you know.
So you became a school dropout?
No, but somehow, you know, I pushed myself to go study back, and I had to complete my A-level. After that, I was like, now I need a break. This is when I need to start on myself, building my career and all that. Because we all had this mentality, musicians, you don't have to study that much. By then, and then at least I have senior 6. Now I think I can take it from here.
Yeah.
So that's when we had, I think, talent search with Sylver Kyagulanyi. And that's how I happened to to be there. That's how you met me there.
Yes.
And I was, we were like 200 plus, and I was the best among all of them. So later, Hillary joined me. Oscar also joined, so we became three, the group big time. We started hitting, working together, moving here and there, schools. It was a good experience, you know. They helped me a lot, actually. They nurtured me, because before, if you had my voice was too deep.
Yeah,
I used to sound like Grace Morgan or something like that. But then they nurtured me to R&B, what, and all of a sudden I became a good singer. They were actually better than me in everything, because Larry was a producer, first of all.
Larry
Oscar,
Cherry?
Yes, Larry Cherry. Oscar was a very good vocalist, man with experience, you know. So I was in the mid of talented people, you understand. And it all worked out. And after that, after around 2011, I think, then we broke up. Someone came up with the idea, they want to work alone and all that. And when we had a meeting, when we had a meeting with Sylver, I was like, I think it's okay if someone doesn't feel like moving forward, you know, let everyone take on their own career. And that's how I became Race Signature, the Kasenyanko.
Why Signature?
Signature, actually, it was a name given to me. I was too much, like I told you, in school, because I was a very good artist, like when it comes to drawings and stuff like that. And also music, it was like, so it was too much. So some of my friends told me, you guys should be calling yourself a Signature, because you are too different, you know. So that's how I adopted the name, and I started using it on my musical. Yes. So when I look, because most of my friends in school used to call me Signature, you know. Okay. Yes. And because of probably even the signature I used to use, I don't know, on my works.
I thought you were going to say you used to forge the headmaster's signature.
No. No, but later, actually, I went back and pursued my career of the fine art.
Yes.
I did fine art, finished my course. Right now, actually, I'm an interior designer.
Yes.
Besides music and all that, I do interior designing. I'm into everything. Music, I still do. I write. Not so much on stage, but at least when it comes to interior, that's where I feel like I belong right now.
That's when you come alive.
Yes.
Okay, so what prompted you to step out of the gospel circles? That's a question I like to ask people, because I like to ask artists that step out, because not everyone will understand why. Only you can tell your story. Only you can give your reasons, because it's your decision. So that's why I'm asking.
I always tell people that, you see, and I'm glad that mentality is actually going away. Back in the day when we were in church, everything we were just serving God. Everything was serving God. Like I remember I used to walk sometimes from Nabingo to come for the lunch hours, and I'm pretty sure even the day you saw me, I think I walked from home to come to, because I met Happy somewhere. He saw me performing, and he was like, I would love you to come and bless us. I'm like, okay, I'll come. So I remember that day I walked from home. I went to Pastor Manjeli. What was it? The lunch hour.
Yes. That's in
Pride. Was it Pride?
Pride Theater. Yes.
I performed, and after performing, I had to keep around town. Pastor Chiganda was my good friend by then. He used to like my music so much. He used to call me my son. So I went, I think, to Christianity Focus in Chisenyi. Kept around there. Then after, when time came for Fido Dido, then I had to work there. It was a hustle that paid. But you see, one of the things that the challenges we used to have in church is that everything was serving God. Everything was just serving God. No payments, no, you know, like we could just do everything for free. And I'm not complaining, because I became something. But my vision wasn't so much into church. I don't know, because I was like, to some extent, I need to do music, and the whole country, you know, can I can touch the whole country, not
Yeah.
just the people in church and
church.
all that. And I'm glad I'm one of the people who have kept it, even if I'm not doing like gospel, but at least I do music that inspire people a lot. I'm not into songs like Ziwemula.
Yeah.
No, I've
You don't do
tried.
anything
Yes,
obscene.
I've not ashamed my family. I'm still in the lane. Yeah, but the reason why we left church, a vision, and also that we used to hustle a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm sure anyone in church would tell you the same story. But I'm glad right now people are doing good.
Yeah.
Hey, people are being paid. We had to fight for that, you know?
Yeah. Somebody had to start somewhere.
Hey, you see? It's like now we're talking about copyright.
Yeah.
Let me take you there shortly.
Wait, you're taking Mvuga speed.
Okay,
we'll get to copyright.
So yeah, like that is it. That is how I came out to do what I do today. I didn't drop church.
Yeah.
I still go to church. I'm a born again Christian.
What church do you go to?
I go to Watoto. Ntinda. Yes. Because I
go to
stay
Watoto
in
Ntinda.
Chanja. Oh, nice.
Yes, I'm there every first service. I sit right behind the pastors.
You do the first service?
Yes.
I do the second service.
Great.
Oh, nice. So yeah, that's where I belong.
Yeah.
That is family. I love God. I love Jesus because, man, I've come a long way.
Yes.
If it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't be here today. So church is everything.
And you still write gospel songs?
I've done a lot for Exodus.
Which song? Just give me about 5 artists in the gospel industry that you've written for
with,
and songs.
Rachel.
Which Rachel?
Rachel Namwa. What is her name?
Rachel Namobiru.
Rachel Namobiru, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with
which songs?
Zizenga Wendy.
You wrote that song?
I think that one, yes.
Wait, Ray.
Because this is long time, I think we
you
were
wrote
with
that
DK.
song?
Yes.
That's one of my
another
best
song.
songs.
She has another. I think, yes. And also the song called... she has like 2 or 3 of my songs, to be honest, because I wrote this song some time back. Yes. So, and also I've worked with the one so called Julie Mutesa Sila.
Which song?
Ebizibunga bingi saba obulamu obukoye saba owedemu essuubi saba mukama. A lot. I think Julie Mutesa Sila, we worked on like close to 10 projects.
That's beautiful.
Then I have Jackson Yonjo.
I was waiting for that one. My favorite song. Which song?
I think I have Netagakwe.
That's my best.
Yes. And most of her songs actually, even her new recent songs, she has new music out, I think.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we're still together. We're still working together. I have Exodus.
Which one?
Exodus. Hold up. There are like 3 songs. The latest one, the reggae song.
You love me.
Yes, you love me. Then he has also
Papa.
Tosumagira.
I didn't know you wrote that one. Yeah.
Yes, Tosumagira. Yeah. I'm glad that at least I still belong there. Then I'm working on something with Rachel K.
Yeah.
She
has a single out.
Yeah, she
you
has
wrote
a single
that one?
out. Yes, no, that's not mine. But I'm working
you have
on
a project coming up.
Yes,
great.
a lot of gospel artists. Some of them. Sorry if I don't mention your name. People are very many on my.
Yeah, but that's good because not many people know you've written those songs. They know you write. They know other songs you write. Yeah. So let's go more into Ray the writer. Give me about 10 mainstream artists you've written for.
Gospel and secular, right?
Yeah, leave the gospel. We've covered gospel now.
I've worked with Juliana Kanyomozi.
Which song?
What's the name of the song? Bro, this is long time, but I'll try to remember. I'll get back to the song.
Okay.
Let me proceed. I've worked with Irene Namobiru.
Which song?
That was also a long time. My catalog is like 300 songs.
That's why I need
more.
the names of the songs. Because we see the artists most
Yes.
times, especially those that are back
Yes.
there, we never got to hear because they would not acknowledge the writers at the time.
Yeah.
So
probably I'll remember slowly and I'll be giving you the songs.
So we have Juliana, we have Irene Namubiru.
We have Irene Tale.
Which ones?
Jovera Jembe. I think 70% of her career is my music.
Okay.
Yeah, because even the latest Sechino Chempo Pankuwe Tembere. Those are all my songs.
Okay,
and,
Irene Tale.
I've worked with Rema Namakula.
Which one?
Rema Ubuza wandisachi wanywe sachi wantekezami sitaki staku. Deep in love a lot of songs.
That's
yes.
beautiful.
I think she's also one of the people I've worked with for some good time.
Okay.
I have these new boys called the Bananas.
Yes.
Say you love me like I do. Say you miss me like I do.
That song doesn't look like
it. I know. Then I have Bebe Cool.
Which one?
Nkulio nebweba kuvuma. Nkulio nebweba kujerega.
Okay.
Yes. Who else? Oh my God, there are very many. There are very many. I have a girl called Frona. She's also new.
Yeah.
On the market. I've worked with Shasha Brighton. I've worked with Karo Nantongo. I've worked with I mostly worked with girls. I don't know how, but yeah. So I have a lot of artists, bro. Some of them I forget, but if I forget, please, you forgive me. Like I said, the work is too big.
Do you know the interesting thing? I look at that and I see how God just maps out our journeys. So you come from church, a young boy looking for opportunities to showcase their talent.
Yes.
You get into a talent show.
Yeah.
And you end up in the hands of Sylver Kyagulanyi.
Yes.
Sylver, who has written for Irene Namubiru, Juliana Kanyomozi, who has written for everyone from Chameleon to everybody else.
Yeah.
And shortly after that, you're writing for everyone.
Yes, actually, I think Sylver inspired me a lot when it comes to songwriting because to some point he told me, if you never make it one of the best songwriters in this country, I'll be so disappointed.
Wow.
So he used to sit me down, teach me this is how they write a good song. This is how you start. This is how you do it. So most of my craft is adopted from him because I spent some good time with him. He mentored me from when I was in senior 6 vacation, you can imagine.
Yeah, it's interesting actually. When everybody left, you stayed, right?
Yes, when everybody
because I remember
stayed.
when the group disbanded, you stayed there and you'd help around and you'd still do your art.
Yes, because I think we became more of like family. Like because even my father and Sylver, they know each other, they talk, they're good friends. Like he became part of my life, so I couldn't just disappear like boom. Still right now I go back.
Yeah.
We sit, we have a conversation. If things are hard, not moving the right way, I always go back to him and consult. I'm like, what do we do, So you always be family to me. So that's how I think I ended up as a songwriter.
Yeah.
Because of being close to him. Abaganda bagamba nti bw'olira n'ekiswa osiiwuka. So no, as in muba mulina okufaanagana ebintu ebisina ekisa kikulondoola, at the end of the day, because to some point people used to call me his brother.
Yeah, you could pass for brothers.
People are like, you can't even look alike, Recently that people have realized that we are not actually related, but he's a good person. He's a mentor, he's a father, and I'm so humbled
he's amazing.
To be.
I tell people, I cannot see Sylver every week. I'll run mad.
I know.
I see Sylver like once in 6 months.
Yeah.
Because when you start to talk to Sylver, you can talk about something very simple, which could be like the weather.
Yeah.
And 1 hour after, You're still having a conversation about the weather, what makes the weather act the way it does, what components are in the clouds, how the weather can affect how you breathe. And I'm like, he's so much for me to sit for 1 hour.
He's too much.
I saw him I think I was at his place about a month ago, and we were just talking about electricity. I don't know how we're talking about transference of spirits.
Yes.
And he was telling me, a spirit is electricity. And I'm like, dude. It's like, no, think of it. Masanyalazi. And he explained his case, and I'm like, this guy is intelligent. So he's a very, very intelligent guy.
Because I think he does a lot of research.
Yes.
I've not seen anyone who is so much into books like Sylver.
He's amazing that he will find something meaningful even in the least important things.
Yes. So even doing whatever, like going back to school and all that, he used to push us, like, you have to go do this. When you see this one is becoming hard, try something like this, do this, So that's why you see my life, I'm not basically, like, you find a few musicians who can actually sing and go out there, do other kind of work. There are very few, most of them are used to the microphone. This is where,
it's taught you to diversify your skills.
But for us, Sylver used to push us, do this, do that, so at the end of the day, you find yourself in different ways. Yep.
What have been some of your greatest challenges as a writer?
Challenges are many. There are very many.
As a writer, specifically.
Yes. There are very many. Sometimes, like you said, we write songs and you never get any mention.
Yeah.
Of course, because Sylver told me, let me take you back a little bit. When he was trying to teach me to become a songwriter, he told me one thing. Songwriter is a giver.
Yeah.
Sometimes you give someone.
A songwriter is a giver.
Yes. You give someone a song and then they'll never notice you. They'll never talk about you. But if you are not a giver, you'll not be able to give, let me say, the same people good songs because they didn't talk about you. So your heart has to be like giving.
Generous.
Yes, give. So I realized that, you know what? Now this is who I am. Maybe I'm not meant to shine. Maybe I'm not. I don't care. Like me, I just do. I just give because I realized to be a good songwriter, you must be a giver. So that's one of the challenges you never mentioned, but I mean, I no longer find it a challenge though.
Yeah.
What else? When it comes to realities, musicians, they don't even actually claim they didn't write the songs. Some of them
they just keep quiet and say
Apple,
that the songs.
Spotify, they fill in everywhere they put themselves.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not getting any money back from your work.
Yeah.
But at least we're now trying to fight that. These has been challenges that have been here before, but right now we are trying to
streamline it.
So that our kids, my daughter loves music so much. Next thing she'll be into this business. So at least I know how to handle that matter.
Okay.
It's a lot, man. Sometimes we don't earn what we have to earn. That's also another challenge.
On the earning bit, how do you determine how much a song will cost?
A song is priceless, bro.
That's why I'm asking.
How do you decide? That's why
Sami-K wants a song.
That's why it hurts. It hurts so much that when someone goes and you do for them a song, then they go. All platforms, they put themselves and they know this work doesn't belong to them. Good enough, I don't sell my rights.
Yeah.
I'll say this on the mic. Whoever has my song, when I want to come for it, I'll come for it.
So what's the arrangement?
The arrangement is basically facilitation. People misinterpret that.
Yeah.
If someone gives you, let's say, 3 million, it's not that they have paid you. That's like facilitating you. Why? Because apparently in Uganda, the copyright law is not working yet. So
you're basically giving me performance rights when
exactly.
you give me a song.
But you see, this is a song that you're going to feed on. Bro, I've written songs and people have built houses, mansions, people are driving expensive cars, and I'm proud of them, yes?
Yeah.
By the end of the day, that's why I tell you a song is priceless. There's nothing you can
pay you for that song.
Nothing, I'm telling you. So when you give me 3 million, 2 million, you're just giving me, bro. Like you're appreciating,
like
you're appreciating. Yes, you appreciate. So I cannot, price tag any of my songs. Yes.
Okay. What would you tell a person who wants to be a songwriter?
A songwriter, like I said, you're ready to give because we are givers. That's number one. Also, giving yourself time to create what we call difference.
Yeah.
Yes, when I started writing, Sylver was writing good music, and I was under him.
Yes,
I accept to be mentored. That's number one, because at the end of also the discipline comes with it. Because songwriters, we don't want to be a songwriter and then tomorrow they find you fighting in the bar. It comes with a lot of respect, So discipline, and I don't know. It's too much. But what matters most, it's time. It's time. The fact that right now we are in the world is running so fast. People are into dirty music and stuff like that. Let's try to keep it clean, keep the culture moving. We are not Americans. We are Ugandans. We are Africans. Culture, to me, it's like key, because at the end of the day, this is what we leave behind. The legacy comes with culture. Without that, messing up. Let's keep it clean. Pull it up. Abawandike nyimbe ziwemula too much and nakuzino. Let's try to get back to the culture.
Obscenity sells,
yeah, let's try to get back to culture. Like we are Africans, please. Yes. Okay.
So what has been your greatest achievement as a writer?
Family. Because you know why I'll say it's family?
Yeah.
I met my wife in the bar. And because of the music business. And you see, a bar is not where someone will be like, wait, when I say I met my wife in the bar, someone will be like, in the bar. Because people think actually in the bar, they are no good people. But we were friends for 4 years, seeing each other every day. That's when I was into the bar. Very crazy. Because when you become popular, the money comes. So the next thing is party. You have to be here and everywhere. So I met her 4 years back before we became, family. And we used to be friends, like, hello, fine. Then the next thing she disappears. Then the other time you see her, like that. So we were friends. And then when COVID hit, that's when we met. We were in the same place on a house party, having a good time. Then I see this girl around. She was like, there were like 3 girls. We were like 7 boys in that house. Just having a good time. Crazy parties every day. Because by, COVID, we had nothing to do.
No outlet.
Exactly. You just be in the house, eat, sleep. So I think there we connected in a special way. And when I was leaving that house, I told her, hey, you know what? I'm leaving this place. Can we move in? It was like a joke. She was like, you a musician, you want no. Then but because I'd stayed for her for like now, because we were in that house for like 2 weeks. She saw me, how I do my things.
She got to see
the Raymond Joseph Mugerua, not the Ray signature or the Uncle Ray people. No. I think she noticed a few things, and then so, and you see, after that, that's when we changed our lives from back to the bar. We didn't go back to the bar.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We didn't drink alcohol like the way we used to. We used to do a lot of crazy things together, smoke, what. We quit everything.
What got you to quit?
What got me to quit? Because I realized when COVID hit, actually, bro, I think I was pushed out of my house. I was, because I wasn't saving any money. All the money I used to get was going in the bar.
I know.
So I was pushed out of the house.
And buying flashy cars.
Yes, and flashy cars. Stay here. Then you stay here for a week. You go stay in a hotel. The life was posh with girls and stuff like that. But after COVID hit, that's when I realized now this is time to grow up. And also I think it comes with age. The fact that I was aging, I told you I'm 36 now. So I realized the things I used to do in my 20s and my early 30s now. It's like now it's time to change my life. And the good thing, I met someone who was also tired of the bar.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what? I'm also done with that. Let's just move on. She became my good friend. She became like someone we went back to zero. This is a story rare. I rarely tell it.
Yeah.
But I went back to zero. I remember renting a house. She had an iPhone. That was an iPhone 8. And I didn't have any money. But remember, I told her I want to move now. I'm tired of this party house. I want to go. She was like, so what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't have money, but I'll find money. And she was like, we can sell my phone and get the money. So she sold her phone. Then my brother sent me some little money. We got a one single room.
Yeah.
That's how we started building. We were together for like 2 years. No child, no what. Trying to work, put things together. And there we are. The kid also comes in, you know. So it's been an experience, bro.
What has been your biggest regret?
My biggest regret. They say never regret the money you ate. But we ate a lot of money, bro.
Bro, you were rich.
We ate a lot of money.
Every time I think of you, I still see that black Beetle. It was black.
Yes, the black Beetle.
That was my sweetheart. I loved it.
Yes, but the good enough God gives us the second chance.
Yes.
At least now we have everything that had gone.
Yeah, you were able to.
And now we have the hands to protect what we have.
Yes.
Which we
And
didn't
the
have
wisdom.
by then. Yes, because I actually love it when we go down and rise again, because sometimes it teaches you a lot of things. The friends you need to keep around you, you know, how the financial discipline, you know. So right now, things cannot be same the way things used to be. And if you are my friend in that, bro, right now things change.
Life change.
Yes, life change. I have a status I use. Should I call it a quote?
Yeah.
It's like yesterday's price is not today's price.
So you're more expensive now.
No. It doesn't actually mean that.
Yeah.
Today I might be cheap. Tomorrow I'm expensive. Today I might be expensive. Tomorrow I'm
basically
cheap. So,
life changes.
It is many people ask me, hey, but they call it Malala, but they don't know the meaning.
Yeah.
It typically says like, today you might have, tomorrow you don't have. So today's price is not yesterday's price.
Okay, so today's price, what I charge now is not what I charged yesterday.
No, it's not like that. Today's price, things change, markets fall. Like today, coffees are, then tomorrow you find it a bit, you know, so.
You're part of UNMF.
Yes,
What's
yes.
UNMF?
UNMF, Uganda Musicians Federation.
Yeah.
Uganda National Musicians Federation. Yes, I'm part of it.
And what are you on the board that runs it?
Yeah, I would say I'm on the board because I've been there from day one.
Yeah.
I'm there to see. I'm like an eye to see what's going on.
Because I've seen you fighting for certain things on your Twitter, your X account. You're very passionate about some of the things they say.
Yeah, because people, I think people don't love success. People don't love to see good things happen. People are too positive. And to me, when I see, because I've told you, I think I've grown up. The time we've been in this industry, we've never had something like that whereby people come together, they unite. You know, yesterday we were there, like we had a jam session for this year. It was like the first jam session this year. And I saw faces that had taken long without people you thought maybe they died, you know. So everyone is there. And you see the funny thing, people were trying to fight this good, you know, this good tree that, you know,
That is
So
growing.
that's why I was bitter. That's why I was mad, because a person who has been there, I'll be honest with you, it's totally different from what people think. It's not political. This is just something that puts people together, like basically people to see that at least, even remember back in the day, a musician could die and no support, no nothing.
Yeah.
But right now we have someone, you get challenges like, let's say, health and stuff like that. No one is to stand there for you, but here we have where you can run to, and you're like, I things are hard, can you guys help me here? So the reason why I was bitter, because people were bitter about it. And you see, when I see nonsense, I don't tolerate nonsense. You cannot just come from nowhere. You see something we are trying to build. We're building this for our children, by the way.
Yeah.
Because us coming up with a federation idea, it's not that, this is not even Museveni's thing, like the way people call it. This is, we came together and we are like, let's do something, because if we don't do something, even our kids are going to face the same challenges. So we are trying to organize ourselves to make sure, at least, because you never know, Sami, tomorrow your child might end up like the dad, you know? So we do things that are going to organize the industry tomorrow, even when we are not around.
That's great.
I'm part of the federation, yes, and I'm still there. If you need to know, come ask. Don't just say things there. Like people just talk, hey, government money, what, bro, if it was like that, we'd be having mansions everywhere. But it's not like that. We are working for our own benefit.
Okay.
So that our children tomorrow find things better, you know?
You're passionate about the copyright, and that's what UNMF is fronting for now.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with something called payola?
Payola.
I think it's called payola. Yeah. So what payola is it's an unstated but legal fee you pay a radio station or presenters or whatever to push your music. You know about that arrangement?
Payola.
Yeah.
I think I've had it. Yeah, I've heard of it, which is a good thing, by the way.
Yeah. So so if the artists are paying the stations to push their music,
yes,
and promote all that, how then do you think then the copyright law will be enforced? When the copyright law is actually the reverse of that, where the stations are supposed to be paying the artists royalties for playing their music, but we have it that the artists are paying the stations, TV, radio, presenters, music, curators, and all these to be able to promote themselves. How do you hope you will counter that? Because then that becomes very hard for you to sit and wait for the station to pay you.
Okay, number one, it's going to... Payola, me actually, I support it 100%. Okay. How? First of all, it's going to clean up the music industry.
Yeah.
Because there is no way you're going to be paying. Right now, I'm on the board, actually, UPRS board.
Hey.
The Collecting Society, yes. Okay. I'm on that board. And these are some of the things we've been looking at.
Yeah.
If I pay you, you definitely have to pay me. Right now, there are very few TV stations that pay artists, because at the end of the day, it is in punk way.
Yeah.
If I'm making the money, why not pay you? Okay. You understand? Because at the end of the day, if we get the copyright right, the way it's supposed to be, the way things are supposed to be done, I'm telling you, Sami, you'll be having $1 billion on your account. Someone wants to push your song, they ask for 100 million.
Yeah.
You give them the money,
have the money,
and then you go make more money. You understand? So to me, the systems, as long as it is done the right way, everything is okay. Because at the end of the day, everywhere you have to pay to earn.
Yeah.
Everywhere you have. There's no way you're going to say, I'm having a business where you didn't invest. You understand?
That's true.
You invest and earn back. You invest and earn back. That's what Nigerians do.
Yeah.
Nigerians invest a lot of money, but again, they get the money back. So you invest and get.
So do you have young people that you're planning to put together to mentor, or
to mentor?
That's not a place you feel you want to get into?
Actually, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to, and that's when I think my retirement, I might end up like that.
When are you retiring?
Soon. Soon. I'm working on an album. It's called The Last Supper. Yes. So
you
probably
want to
that's
stop
the
music.
end of it. Yes.
Okay, so
I've
you're
been
back
working
singing.
on. Yes, I've been working on this because everyone is like, "But yo, what happened? What?" I'm like,
Actually,
let me do
when
something.
I walked in, I was talking to our director here, Israel, and he was asking me, "But is Ray still singing? He's been quiet."
And actually, the funny thing, I've been on stage, like the December I was working,
Yeah.
Valentine I'm booked. I mean,
Oh, you're back in the
because
game.
you see now the thing is, no, not that I'm back. I've been working, been silent,
Oh.
but working silently still.
Okay.
The funny thing with good music, you might take years without releasing songs, but then you still earn.
Yeah,
So the
because you're still
album
relevant.
Last Supper could be the last album.
Why Last Supper?
I just thought of it. I feel like by the time I'm 40 years,
Yeah.
I should be doing other things.
Oh, okay.
I want to focus on my daughter. Right now, my most focus is on my daughter. I want to mentor my daughter. I want her to be better than me, you understand?
She loves music?
Yes, she loves music. I feel like, and I'm doing a course, talent management.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like that's where
you're headed to.
Yes, so that's why I also decided to do an album called The Last Supper, because it's gonna be, and I'm being honest, it's gonna be the last album.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like these other musicians who come to you and they're like, hey, yeah, and then the next thing you
There's
see them
another
doing.
one.
The Last Supper is the last album to have like 20 songs on it.
Okay.
I think it will be out by June.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
was born in June.
So you want to end your supper
Yes.
in June.
Yes.
A new birth.
A new birth, yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. So where does somebody find Ray if they need you to write them a song, if they want to find your music? How do they get access to you?
Yeah, I have we are an office at the Uganda National Musicians Federation.
Oh, okay.
I'm mental health.
This is in Lubowa? Where is that place?
Mutundwe.
Mutundwe, yes.
Mental health department. I'm the vice chairperson
For mental health.
for mental health.
How do you get into mental health?
Why not? I mean, I'm a victim. Because of alcohol, drinking, and all that. I almost actually, became a nuisance if it wasn't by the grace of God. So I have a big testimony. That's how I
So were
end
you
up
checked
there.
into rehab or anything?
No, I didn't check into rehab. I I had to speak to myself.
No.
Some things need you yourself, It's like
To face the demons and say this
it's like
can't
there are
happen.
some challenges that don't need to be prayed for.
Yeah.
But you just have to look and you're like, but here I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I
need to
mean,
make
let
the
me
right
change.
choices.
I was telling my dad of recent, he told us to pray about something. It's a family issue. I'm sorry to bring this in camera. And then they told us to pray on the family chat. I told them I'm not going to pray for everything. They were saying we pray and fast. I told them I'm not joining you because to me, I feel like that is
You just need
wasting
to
time.
make
We have a lot
decision.
of things. If someone was dying, we could go and pray. But this is a disciplinary matter and you want us to go fast and pray?
Yeah.
Tell them I'm out. So some of the things you just need to check yourself. Not everything needs prayers. Not every mental issue needs rehab. No,
Yes.
check yourself, bruh.
That's beautiful. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it from the man himself, Ray Signature,
Yeah.
Uncle Ray, amazing artist, amazing songwriters. He's written a lot of #1 songs in Uganda for many of our artists and some Randy's artists, right?
Yes, Randa.
Randa?
Yes, I worked with Tiwa Savage in Nigeria.
Oh, you've written for Tiwa?
Yes, I worked with
Wow.
Kenyans.
Some money,
I worked with. It's a blessing.
That's beautiful.
It's a blessing. So yeah, we are here. By the way, for those who want to check me out, like you are still asking me, you can check me out on Facebook. I use Ray Signature. You can go on Twitter, use Ray Signature. Find me on Instagram, Uncle Ray.
TikTok.
TikTok, Ray Signature. We are everywhere, bro. You can also go subscribe on my channel, Ray Signature. For those who are waiting for new music coming, please. And those who want to enjoy the old music of Ray, go check me out. Let's make the man and build the empire together.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit that button so that you can get all the notifications when we have a new episode out. And you can support us by giving mobile money. Just give so we can keep doing this. Cash App, everything, all the information you need is on there. Share, like, leave a comment so we know how we're doing, how the conversations are touching you, affecting you, what you think, who you think we should have. It will be nice to read and hear from you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Lyfe podcast with Sami-K. Your support means the world to us. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and share to help us grow and continue bringing you valuable content. We appreciate you.